Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the final episode of season 2 of the 100. I'm not going to lie, I've been putting off watching this. There's a few times where I sat down to record it and then I'm like, you know what, I'm going to watch something else, because there was one time where I sat down and my chest was like, because I was just so nervous about what's going to happen, and whilst I'm excited to see it, I'm also like, if I don't watch it, nothing bad's going to happen, right? Nothing bad's going to happen, right? So it's just been like putting it off, and then today I was like, you know what, Scott, you need to finish this season because you guys are going to be waiting for the reaction if I don't do it soon, and also I just need to get it out of the way because I know that sounds awful, but I'm just scared. I don't know why, because I know how epic the last season's finale was, and people can die all the time on this show, and things change so often. We've got Jaha and Murphy reaching the City of Light, hopefully, and this twist that's going to bring, because nothing good happens in the season finale, really. Well, some good stuff happens, but there's normally a death or a twist or a big cliffhanger to leave us to series 3. And on top of that, there's obviously the Grounders no longer backing up the Sky People on their attack against the Mountain Men, because they made a deal to rescue the Grounders that were trapped inside, which makes sense from a battle point of view. For the sake of the Grounders, they did what was best for them. I might be hurt by it, but I totally understand why she did what she did. And then we've also got Octavia going in on her own to try and save Bellamy. We've got a lot of shit going on. I am scared, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump straight into it. I'm not going to talk too much because I just don't know what I can say other than just to get excited for it. So just before we jump into the action, just to let you know there's a full-length reaction to this episode over on Patreon and possibly the next episode as well. I'm not sure on the timings yet of when I'm going to be doing this reaction, so I might have started series 3 over there as well, I'm not sure. But on YouTube, what's going to happen after this video, I'll be doing the same with the last season, which is I'll be doing a character tier listing next week for the characters of series 2, and compare it to series 1, and then also take a little bit of a break just before I jump into series 3. Okay, let's go. Let's jump into the final part of series 2 of the 100, Blood Must Have Blood, part 2. So I'm wondering, because they had drones, whether they're going to a place that's like more modern technology. Obviously the Mountain Men had stuff, but who knows? Well, you know.
Ahab. Come back, get some rest.
Lighthouse. Don't get too excited. I'm scared. So last time they got anywhere near the first City of Light, there was mines.
What was that?
What was that noise? Come on, Jaha. Oh! My God, Jaha. Eee! That is exciting though that they brought these kind of weird mutated creatures back into it. Even if they're not a big part of the story, it would make sense that we would see them quite regularly on an Earth that's been devastated by irradiation and whatnot.
You stayed. Screw you. Of course I stayed. I know where my loyalties lie. We have to get in there. If that was possible, do you think I'd still be out here? What about Lincoln? There's no way you'd have gone along with a plan like this. He didn't.
No.
They took him. What's wrong with you? I am getting through that door.
And that's your plan? You let a bomb drop on DC. You let all of those people... I am doing the best I can.
Well,
It's not good enough. Whoa! Jinx! Me and Octavia, I tell ya. Hey. To be fair, Alexa said all along her people come first. So, yeah.
30 minutes. We just changed it. That can't be right. It's your last take.
Hey, we'll find you another one.
All the supply to oxygen is on level 5.
Then we have to get you to level 5.
5 isn't safe for any of us.
She left our allies to be slaughtered. She dishonors us all. And your disobedience dishonors you. Why are you here, Indra? Because you are also tree crew. If you violate this, Lexa will never take you back.
Come on, Indra, help them. Even though it's against
Octavia made her choice.
their orders and whatnot.
Now you make yours.
Whilst I'm annoyed with Indra for turning on Octavia so quickly, I've got to give her props for she always sticks to her guns. Did she put it there? Did I miss that? Did she put that there to help him? Indra? Indra? Oh, it is Raven and work. Okay. Oh, God.
We take any losses? Dead. Nate! No! You bastards!
Kane and Abby. Oh, shit. So, it's definitely feeling like a finale now because everyone's kind of converging on this spot. Raven's storyline's here, Abby's here, Clark's here, Octavia's here, Bellamy's here.
She's next.
No! No, this, how is this okay? How can they possibly think this is a way to treat people? There's ways they could do this that doesn't lead to tying up everybody and torturing them. I don't like seeing her like this. Drones, okay.
I'll come back for you, Jaha.
God. Well, luckily I know Murphy survives to like late seasons. Thanks to one of the comments.
Promised Land sucks!
Oh, Raven.
Raven?
Oh no. Mommy's here!
I have your father.
Does he care?
I'll kill him.
Can't do that. Would mean the end of our people, Clark. Clark, we need him. Dad. I'll take care of our people.
See?
None of us has a choice here, Clark.
Shoot him.
I didn't want this.
Neither did I.
Just release the people. There's ways they could have gone around it. And it's annoying because I quite liked him and I was rooting for him for a while. But again, it's like Lexa, loyalty to your own people over others. I get it.
If you don't let them go, I will irradiate level 5.
It's so wrong because there's kids in there, but would you do any differently? Really? I would. And as long as he doesn't do like a cult leader thing, do you know, where he starts taking him out himself. That's what cult leaders do.
Storm. Monty.
Put her on it.
No.
No, please, hey.
It's not going to end well, Cage. You can see in his face he knows it's wrong.
What have I done?
No one has to die for bone marrow. We can donate it.
That's what I said! They don't have to die in the first place.
Hey, we can donate it. That'll never happen.
Why though?
With her help.
Yeah. If it meant them all staying alive, you knob. I don't feel good about this. I don't know.
Aim for the throat. Slash, don't stab. Make it deep.
Right, come on, Jasper. You've been a knob this whole season. Not like personality, just he's been so bad at everything. We need you to step up now. Come on, Jasper. Do something right. I mean, this gives me a feeling that one of them's going to die, but it's a funny looking lighthouse. I'm getting Lost vibes now, down in the hatch. I mean, I like it. It's pretty. Obviously, it's solar powered. But it's suspicious that there's food there that's still edible. So it's either been put there recently, or it's off. Oh! Yes! Yes! Come on! She's so cool! I love her. I want to be her.
Clark, we're out of time.
Oh god.
My sister. My responsibility.
He's gonna do it.
I have to save them.
It's not right, but what choice do they have? Other than walk away. Oh, that's gonna weigh on them. If they kill kids. Come on, Jasper, do something good. Come on, kill him. Come on, Jasper. Jasper, come on. I forgot about my, I liked her.
Let's go get our people.
I mean, it sucks ass that they have to do that. I think I would have done the same. I'm not gonna lie, rightly or wrongly. The Mountain Men brought it to this. They could have easily stopped this multiple times. And like Kane said, we will donate bone marrow if it stops you killing all of us. And they're like, no. Unfortunately, all these deaths are on Cage's hands. Obviously Clark and Bellamy's as well, but...
What did you do?
Oh, shut up, Jasper. If he's going to go on some dark storyline now, just
I was gonna
shoo. Go away.
Giving me one more minute, it would have been over.
No.
Jasper,
No.
they never would have stopped.
I know I'm going to get comments already saying how mean I am to Jasper, especially now that the girl he likes died, but...
How could you let this happen?
Oh, bore off.
I'm sorry.
They were driven to this choice, I think.
I tried to be the good guy. Good guys.
She, again, this proves that she is like Lexa. She did what she had to do to save her own people. Lexa gave up helping the Ark to save her crew. Clark killed the Mountain to save her crew. You know? They're not that different.
You did good. Let's get these people home. Who's there?
Hopefully it's that monkey.
Show yourself!
Good luck, Cage.
This is for you.
Ooh, a scary man with a little alarm. Yes! Lincoln. Yeah! Ooh, turn him into a Reaper. Good choice. Although he might die before that.
First dose is the worst.
Couldn't have happened to a better person, to be honest. Oh, he's dead. Bye! I'm glad Monty's okay. I like Monty.
If you need forgiveness, I'll give that to you. You're forgiven.
Take care of them for me.
Clark.
Clark.
I'm seeing their faces every day. It's just gonna remind me of what I did to get them here.
What we did.
I guess she's not just got those deaths, she's got the deaths of the grounders on her head as well.
May we meet again.
Oh. I don't think she should leave. I think that's... For your mental health, that's the worst thing you do, is just run away. But, I get it. It's like anything on the show, I don't have to agree with it, but I understand.
I tried to stop her. But I lost control. She got the launch codes. It was her. She did it. I'm so sorry.
She the one that nuked Earth? Is that what that means? Oh. I mean, it looks beautiful. So did Mount Weather. Yeah, Mount Weather.
Welcome, Thelonious.
Huh?
I'm glad you made it.
How does she know who he is?
Who are you?
My name is Ali. To the Greeks, Thelonious meant lord or ruler. To the Germans, it meant tiller of the earth. Which are you, I wonder? Time passes differently for me. Very good, Thelonious.
Oh.
You're as perceptive as I had hoped.
What?
You're not real.
Your vessel is carbon-based. Mine is silicon.
What?
Your thoughts are chemical. Mine are digital.
What? So she's a
You
hologram.
were meant to come here. I realized it when I received your gift.
My gift.
Thank you for bringing it down for me, Thelonious.
Oh.
We have work to do.
What? Is she the woman that he was talking about? What? Okay, to say I'm confused would be an understatement, but what... Should I do the ending first? No, I'll talk about the ending at the end as we go to, like, my predictions for Series 3 or whatever. Wow. So, the Mountain Men are gone. They're all gone. Except for Emerson. He seemed to escape because he was one of the few that's been cured. And we saw him running off, so I'm guessing that's going to become a plot point in another season, that he's still alive somewhere. But Cage, the president guy, Maya, everyone else has finally died. And I was happy to see the president die, the original president anyway. Not because I didn't like him, because I warmed to him over the first half of the season. I started to root for him when he was turning against Cage, when they were doing the whole bow and marrow thing. But then as he started to help them at the end, I was just like, you know what? Whilst I get that your allegiances lie with your people, they don't lie with me. So, bye. Shoot him in the chest. He's gone. And it was hard to see Clark do that, because you could see that she didn't want to do that, as well as the rest of the stuff that she did. But yeah, I'm not surprised that she killed him, and I'm also not surprised that she irradiated level 5, because it's one of those where it's a really bad decision in terms of morally killing a bunch of people, a lot of whom are innocent, as well as children. But it's also, in this world, it's one of those things that, do you have a lot of choice? And sometimes you're cornered into these decisions and you don't really have a good way out of it. She could either just leave her people to die, leave her mum to die, and all the other people that were there getting the bone marrow sucked out. But on top of that, that would have led to more of the Mountain Men being immune, being able to go out on Earth, and no doubt at some point probably coming after them. So we have to stop them before that happens, and the only way that they could see to do that was to irradiate level 5, because Kane had a sensible decision. Let us donate our bone marrow. Yes, it might not have been as easy as that, but it's like in Series 1 when they wanted to kill 300 people on the Ark. Give people the choice, you'll be surprised how many people step up. And on the Ark, like 300 people said, I'll sacrifice myself if it saves my family's life. So if you said to all these people, look, we have to donate a bit of bone marrow each over X amount of time, but we'll survive. We'll live. It'll be painful, but we will live. And these people will be able to survive too, and they'll let us go. People would do it. Especially when they're chained up on a wall, you give them an option, which is die or do a little bit and you survive. What are you going to choose? You're going to choose to donate. So the fact that even Cage couldn't see that and just didn't listen and just wanted full on, I'm going to kill people, I'm going to get as much bone marrow as quickly as I can, it's kind of why he had to die, and why I feel like he really pushed him into killing his own people. You know, like, I feel like if it wasn't for him, Clark wouldn't have irradiated level 5 or Bellamy as well. So he didn't really give people much of a choice. I'm sure people will disagree, but that's how I interpret it. I'm sad to see that Clark's struggling with it so much, but I guess it makes sense over the course of the season. She's done a lot of hard decisions. She obviously let them bomb on DC, and that was kind of it wasn't pointless because it got them to keep Bellamy secret. He helped take down the gas with the turbine and everything. So it all kind of it's like a domino effect. It all had a point to it. But I guess in her mind, just when Lexa just betrayed them, it was like, I let people die, and they just betrayed us and left our people alone. So it's kind of like, what did I do that for? And then they could have maybe stopped what happened in this episode, but because they didn't have the grounders behind them to help with the fight, they didn't. And so I guess like she puts all her trust in Lexa, and Lexa kind of, I guess betray is always the wrong term. I'm going to keep saying it, but it's the wrong term. Lexa chose her own people over Clark's people, which makes sense. And so she feels like she's making all these bad decisions and trusting the wrong people, and it's led to a bomb in a village, irradiating level 5, and all this stuff. So I can get why she's really struggling with the decisions that she's made, and how she's feeling lonely and sad and doesn't want to see people. What's going to happen to her next series, I really don't know. She's obviously going to go off on her own. Is she going to go and try and find Lexa? Because they had a thing going. Maybe not, because she doesn't want to see Lexa, because Lexa, in her eyes, betrayed her. But she did betray her in a way, in the terms of they had a plan and she went back on it. But if you listen to Lexa from day one, that's what she was probably going to do. If she had the chance to protect her own people of anyone else, she was going to take that decision. So it's heartbreaking, it's sad, but I get it. What's Clark going to do? Maybe just find a new group of people for us to meet? I don't know. I'm glad Clage is dead. I'm glad the president's dead. I'm glad Mountain Men, on the most part, are gone. Minus maybe one or two soldiers that are out there, particularly Emerson. Because that threat was good for a season, but dragging it out to another season, like I said, would have been a bit too much. So when Cage got out, I was like, oh god, is he going to be like in the background somewhere all series 3, and then he makes a comeback, or he makes an attack on people? But luckily Lincoln came in to save the day, chopped his hand off, shot him with the Reaper juice, and killed him. Great, loved it. I'm so glad he's dead. Lincoln, my boy. What is it? Going through. I love him. He's so cool. And also Octavia was great in this episode. That scene where she threw the machete and like slid down and kicked the guy and thing, grabbed the machete out of the chest and like slashed his throat, was amazing. I love that kind of stuff, and I hope we get to see more of it. I want to see Octavia really become this like solo Kill Bill-esque machete wielding mother trucker. Like, I love it when she's like that. Obviously with purpose, but I like that. And everyone's back on Camp Jaha now, for the most part. Abby's back, Kane's back, obviously Jasper and Lincoln and everyone are back. Not Lincoln, Bellamy, Clark gone off on her own. And I'm scared about what's going to happen with Jasper, because he doesn't really think sensibly a lot of the time. Like when he shot the people on the bridge in season 1, it wasn't the right thing to do. He just kind of reacted. And when he was like, oh, I'm the big I am, I killed these grounders, I stopped this thing, and then that girl was like low-hanging fruit, it kind of shows that his emotional side is very volatile, I guess, and that he doesn't really know how to deal with his thoughts and feelings and whatnot. So I feel like he might turn against Clark and that, because they killed Maya. Even though he was like, I was going to kill Cage, give me 3 more seconds. I'm like, maybe. But how many plans has Jasper been involved with that didn't go to plan? So it's kind of like, yeah, maybe you could have done, but we can't. They didn't know that, and also they did what they had to do, I think, to save their own people. And like I said, that's what I said before. I don't know if I have to cut it out from YouTube or not, but Lexa and Clark are pretty much the same people. Like I said multiple times in the series, they're turning into the same person in a way. They did the same thing. Lexa chose to save the Grounders over save the Sky people and help them. She saved her own people and not sacrificed the Sky people, but let them do their own thing. So she made that choice. Clark saved her own people by sacrificing the Mountain Men. So in a sense, they were doing the same sort of decision. So maybe she's now going to go after Lexa because she understands, maybe. Now I've said that makes sense. She could go to Lexa and get a bit of smoochy. I don't know. But yeah, I'm scared where Jasper's going to go. I think Raven wasn't nice to see in that state. As much as she's annoyed me this season, I'll probably talk about it a little bit more when I do my tier ranking. I didn't like seeing her like in distress and getting the bone marrow sucked out. That was sad. But luckily she seems like she's going to be okay. I guess the last thing to really talk about is the City of Light stuff. So let's take Murphy's storyline. I guess, well, the boat scene was shocking because one of them fell overboard. Jaha just launched the other guy overboard because he wasn't rowing. I guess in that sort of circumstance, you have to escape. This guy was in the way. You're out. And also it distracted that sea creature from getting there. So, yeah, hard decision. But again, sacrifice the few for the many. I get it. And also, it was nice to see like a mutant creature again, like I said. They were touched on in Series 1, and I'm hoping that, well, I don't want them to be like a main focal point at any point, but just every now and again to have one of these like mutant creatures in, I think makes sense, like with a monkey and stuff, because it would happen on this Earth. But then Murphy got to the lighthouse, and saw this video with this guy basically saying, I apologise, she did this thing, so it led me to believe that there's a woman who set off the bomb. Is she the one that nuked Earth? I can't remember what year Earth was destroyed in. I'm sure the video said 2058 or 2052. Did she destroy Earth? And is that linked to what she's saying with Jaha, that he brought this missile down? Obviously, it didn't blow up or anything. But looking at, because there's this missile in this room, and she's like, you brought me a gift. Is she, whoever she is, this digital silicone weird woman, which I'll get to, is she looking to nuke the Earth again? Is that part of the program that she's in? Is it a program? She said silicone, but she could walk through doors. She actually was digital. Please don't tell me spoilers down below. I want to wait till I watch Series 3 to find out who she is and what the deal is with all that lady, because whilst I'm excited that it's something completely different from 1 and 2, I am very confused. And is she a hologram? Is she like this digital apparition? Which I guess is sort of hologram. But she said she was silicone. I don't know. There's a lot of things I'm confused about. Like I say, please don't tell me. I want to wait till I watch Series 3 to find out. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see like with Murphy in the bunker, it gave me vibes of if you watch Lost in Series 2 when they go down to the hatch and there's just like music playing and this little place that Desmond lives in. Spoilers for Lost Series 2, guys. But it's a nice little environment for Murphy to be in. Where's he going to go? Because he's like obviously stranded on this little lighthouse. But I guess Jaha just walked off and found this mansion, so I don't know how far apart they are at this point. They could come back together, especially because Jaha did say, I will come back for you, but whether he will or not is another matter, because he's very much doing his own thing now. Because he obviously feels like he sent everyone down to Earth, he saved everybody, but when he got there, they'd obviously elected a new Chancellor and wouldn't accept him as a leader. He tried to butt in, they wouldn't listen to him, so he went off in his own thing. He's pretty much doing his own thing now and like putting himself first, which, whatever, you do you, boo. Yeah, I don't know where Series 3 is going to go, because obviously there's this mansion with this hologram silicone lady thing with a missile in the back. But how could she have picked that up if she is not real? How could she have... There must be other people in this mansion. Maybe there's actual live people and she's not, or maybe she's upstairs somewhere and this is like a projection of her. I don't really know, but I'm excited to find out. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more when we get to my tier ranking, just about what my expectations are for next season. I don't really know. But yeah, guys, I really enjoyed the episode. I thought it was brilliant, really high action. It was great to see some deaths like I expected. Maya died, the President died, Cage died. Obviously, a lot of people died in Mount Weather. A couple of people died on the boat scene. Yeah, really good, really loved it. Good cliffhanger for Series 3, because I'm very confused. Like I was at the end of Series 1, I'm even more confused now at the end of Series 2. Really excited to jump into Series 3. I'll talk about it a little bit more next week when I do my character tier ranking. But yeah, really good episode, guys. Let me know down below what you thought of this episode when you watched it live. Like, what was your reaction to it when you saw it? And your reaction to the ending in particular. Without spoilers, please, if you can. And just, did you enjoy this reaction? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, my name is Scott. Hope you're well, taking care of yourselves, and staying safe. Next episode, like I say, will be the tier ranking, and then it'll be a bit of a break for like a week or two, then I'll jump into Series 3 of the 100. I hope you enjoyed, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all soon for the next episode of the 100. Bye, guys.